Hey everybody. So for today's movie review, I'm going to talk about actually a film that's still in the theater, at least when I filmed this video review it was. This film is called The Help. It is stars Emma Stone, Sissy Spacek, um, and Bryce Dallas Howard. There's a few other people in this film that's famous, but I really can't think of them off the top of my head right now. So anyway, I saw The Help. It's a very good film. Saw it quite a few weeks after it came out. So The Help is a film where Emma Stone, she's living in the late 50s, early 60s, where racism is still pretty bad, and she wants to be a writer for a editorial business of some kind. And what she really wants to write about is she really wants to write about how life is viewed from African American women, especially African American women who are housemaidens in certain families' houses that she knows about. Um, so she decides to do an article based off of um, the people that she knows about, like the housemaidens, her own housemaidens, stuff like that. Um, and what else? It gets to the point where almost the black women are almost uncomfortable with her writing about them. They're worried that their name's going to get out there, that they're going to get hurt by saying these things. And Emma Stone, she enforces throughout the whole time, no, your name's not going to be listed on here. They're just stories. I'm going to list everybody as anonymous, including myself, for the author's credit. So everybody's anonymous in this story. And so she's able to finally convince them to tell these stories about how they view life and what kind of happens on their day jobs as housemaidens. Um, it does get to the point where not so much the people know what's going on and what's being written down for this book slash editorial. It gets to the point where their performances as housemaidens are almost kind of like maybe they're late one day, maybe they want to leave early one day, maybe they ask for a raise. People start to catch on that this editorial is eventually going to happen. Um, and it does get to the point where not only does Emma Stone want to make this an editorial, she wants to make this an entire book called The Help, giving the movie its title also. Um, but that's about as much without me giving away too much of the film. Um, I was actually very surprised by how good this film was, guys. I heard about this film and got good reviews. I saw trailers for it, and it really didn't look like something I would go see, but my mom finally convinced me to go see it. And I was very surprised by how good it was. In fact, my dad came along, and he was expecting nothing from this film, and he came out loving it also. Um, I wouldn't rank it as one of the best films of the year, but it is very good, and I think a lot of people, especially people who kind of view the late 50s, early 60s era to be really interesting and how people kind of viewed life back then, should see this movie. Um, Acting wise, Emma Stone was very good. Um, One of the African American women who, if you see this film without me giving away too much, if you know about the fried chicken scene where this housemaid is teaching the person that she's working for how to make fried chicken, I believe that African American should win an Oscar this year. I really think she did a great job. She was very humorous. She was very good. She almost gave the film more pizzazz in a way. Um, this film is just very well done, and it's one of those films where you really can't explain how good it is until you go see it. It's not until you see this film is where you really realize how valuable it is. Um, there is quite a few racist scenes in here, so um, go into this movie knowing that there is quite a few offensive scenes, even to people of my own race. Um, it was just there was a lot of really offensive scenes, um, but it is saved by a lot of very humorous scenes also. So that's kind of where The Help is a little bit off for me. I don't know whether to say it's a hilarious film or if it's just a really racist, serious movie. Um, but that's also where someone could say, well, that's almost a perfect film because it balances both seriousness and comedy into the same movie. Um, what else do I want to say? I think I did mention Emma Stone's very good. Yeah, she's very good in this. I don't know about Oscar quality, but she was very good still. Um, so The Help, guys, it is very good. I know this video is I was kind of all over the place with this one, but I finally did see The Help. It's very good. I would recommend it. It's actually worth seeing in the theater. It's that good.